So honestly, I wasn't even planning on getting a Switch 2 so early, especially on launch day, but then after walking into my local Best Buy and seeing that they still had some, I was like, wrap me one up immediately. I don't even care if it's the Mario Kart World bundle or not, I just need it. And then of course, just like any baller would, I put it on my Best Buy credit card because I got that sweet 12-month interest-free plan. Yeah, I'm pretty much a big deal. And right out of the box, you can already see that it is a premium system. The system itself has that really nice kind of matte finish to it. And then the Joy-Cons also have that larger feel in comparison to of course, the original Switch 1 Joy-Cons. And they also have that same really nice textured matte feel that the system does. The Joy-Cons lock into place really well, and it's also just so satisfying snapping those in. But they do feel secure. I don't think you really have to worry about them breaking off or coming undone. And then you have your wrist straps that, of course, when you attach that to the Joy-Con, it acts as the mouse mode. I'll definitely be using that a lot, especially if I get like a Civilization game or, of course, if they bring the Sims over. And then, of course, you have the pack-in dog-eared controller. Now, besides this being good as an extra controller if company comes over, this is probably not something that I'll ever use. But with the larger Joy-Cons, it does kind of feel more viable than last time around. The dock, of course, is also much larger than the Switch 1 dock. You can tell there's a lot more stuff going on. I do wish that they would have left some more room on the screen, so maybe you could have like a dashboard, but hey, it works. But yeah, overall, the system just feels very quality. It feels like a premium piece of tech, which it definitely is. And then, of course, the game that I got with the system was Mario Kart World. And again, I didn't get this as the bundle. I had to buy the system and the game separately, but hey, it's okay. Did I waste $80? Well, I guess that will be for you to see in this video. Right off the bat, you can just tell that this game is a next-gen experience, with the graphics looking absolutely gorgeous, with every little subtle detail and animation looking fluid and clean. Whether it be the way the water looks and flows around you, to how snow covers your driver as you drive around the ice stages, you can tell a lot of care went into this aspect. There's also just so much life going around in every course, with traffic, different NPCs, and animals and enemies running past you on the same course that you got to avoid, or maybe force one of the other drivers into. I know some of this is standard fare, but the smoothness of it this time around just makes it something special. Every course is also so widely varied, with set pieces changing around you, making it feel almost like a really well-designed roller coaster that you could veer off at any second, adding to a feeling of tension requiring some quick response time that really made this stand out to Mario Kart 8. Also, the way in which you traverse the courses, seeing either a city or a castle on the horizon, and then reaching that city or castle is just such a cool feeling, leading to the vastness of this game. The gaming mechanics are also a carryover from the previous titles, but as a next-gen should be, highly polished and expanded upon, with responsive controls unique to either driving, boating, or controlling a UFO and abducting everything in your path, with the added mechanics of grinding on rails that slightly increase your speed, giving you the slight advantage when things get a bit hairy, to wall riding, which you can use to avoid obstacles and maneuver around those sorry saps attempting to beat you. The different modes, whether it be the tried and true Grand Prix that pits you against 23 other racers, being everything that you could want in a Mario Kart race, to Knockout Tour, throwing you up against 23 other racers within 6 races, as the lowest ranking being eliminated, to Free Roam, as simple as it is, driving anywhere you want on these massive courses, exploring every nook and cranny, completing simple missions. It's just an entire vibe. It makes you really appreciate each course. And it really turns it into more of a basic style adventure game. Even though including some kind of boss battle within Free Roam would have been much appreciated, like for example the giant Donkey Kong mech from the DK course, throwing barrels would have been perfect. The online mode is also wonderfully fast-paced and chaotic. As you play against other players from around the world, it runs perfectly, and I found myself surprisingly spending a lot of time in this mode. All in all, the Switch 2 has so far been exactly what I was hoping for in Nintendo's next generation console, taking everything that was great about the original Switch and expanding upon while tweaking things like the eShop that runs buttery smooth, to the voice chat that truly requires no headset, as you can hear and speak with virtually no issues. Mario Kart World, while the price tag of $80 is still a bit much, I firmly believe that you can get your value out of it. But I can completely understand your view if you feel that $80 is just far too high of a price. It's really up to the person to decide if it's worth it to you or not. But what do you guys think? Have you picked up a Switch 2 and or Mario Kart yet? Is it something that you're holding out on for a while? Or is it just not worth it to you at all right now? Let me know that in everything else in the comments below. Oh, and also, regardless if you bought a Switch 2 or not, it is totally okay either way. I've seen a lot of discourse online about people just stupidly shaming people for one thing or another in regards to the system, and that is just dumb as hell and should not be supported. It's video games. It's about having fun. However you choose to do so is fully up to you. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great day, and I will see you on the next video, undoubtedly talking about something else Switch 2 related, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much.